you have to click on your key response here, and you have to put a money sign correct answer, and that is the variable of my correct answers, I or E, in my Excel file. Store correct, store the last key, force end of routine, that means stop everything, it's good. Make yours do this, and it'll be just perfect. All right, so nerds, I want you to do something really hard, so just prepare here. First thing I want you to notice, when I click on this button, you need to know what your key response is called. Mine is just called key response. Yours might be called something different. Now, what I want to do, and what I did, because I had to test to see if it worked, and I was going to do that off screen, is I inserted a new routine. I called it feedback. So, feedback, you'd hit feedback and click OK. I'm going to click cancel. Right? I don't know why I just switched colors, or that kind of threw me for a second. Now, what I want to do is I want to present a big red X in the middle of the screen if they get an incorrect answer. So, I need to insert a text component here, which is here, and I also need to insert a code component, which is there. Now, my text component just has a very simple, I changed the color to red. I made the height bigger, 0.3 in mine. I don't know what's working in yours. And I made this text right here, message, money sign message, and set it to every repeat. Okay, I'm done with this code component. Now here, I created a code component. This is actual computer code. You are actually writing computer code. If key response dot correct, that's if the key response is correct, the message MSG equals nothing, else MSG equals X. You're putting it right here in the begin routine. This means it's going to happen at the very beginning of the routine feedback, but it's happening after the routine trial. Does that I hope that makes sense. Stuff like this is kind of hard. What you really need to realize here is key.response.core needs to be there. Message needs to be there and spelled correctly. Okay? Now I'm going to run this one more time, and I'm going to show you what happens. So, honestly, I forget if I or E is the correct response, right? So, Boone, is that a word or not? I'm going to press I. It was the correct response. Bank is a word, so that means E is the correct response. I'm going to press I. Look at that. Wood, that's a word. Correct response is E. I'm going to press I. Sims, that's not a word. Guess what? I pressed E. Leg's a word. Press E. Got it there. Zors is not a word. I press it anyways. It is working. You nerds have now used computer code to give an error message, right? This is complicated stuff, but it's also not actually that hard to code a little bit. That was an if statement. So if the correct response, if the key response is correct, then we show nothing. Else, that means it's incorrect. We show a big frickin' X, like right here. Oh, I hit the right button. Like right here, big X. Okay. So that's a lot. That's a lot of cool stuff that we got done. And that's really cool. So I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to add me some other things about this video, about the next spot, about what I want.